They think they'll get back to their former ways, putting the ball in the end zone.
Here is the fake. Pressure. Wentz sees it, comes near side. He's got a completion and a first down to DeSean Jackson. Back in Philadelphia, he's been vocal, happy about it, and the fans let him know it here today. And a pickup of 11 for a first down.
And Doug Peterson, the head coach who also calls plays for Philadelphia, guarantee you that he made a point of getting the ball in number 10's hands early. Because you want him involved in the game right from the start. You want him active. His first game back in Philadelphia, he's ready to show out. Give him an opportunity, and Wentz did on that throw. Dunbar back from injury on the other corner to go with Josh Norman.
On second down, it's Darren Sproles who's got a nice hole. And Sproles working his way out to the 44. He's going to be 2 yards shy of a first down. We've got a fight here on the far side. Flags flying everywhere. Jackson was in the middle of it with Quentin Dunbar. Of course, Jackson, not only a former Eagle, but a former Redskin as well.
Not only that, the first catch of the game was on Quentin Dunbar, and he signaled the big first down, and Dunbar, of course, didn't like it as a DB, so he targeted him going back on the next play and said, okay, you caught one. How you going to handle a little physicality? And you know DeSean Jackson doesn't back down from a good conversation ever.
And so the couple flags flew immediately. Ronald Torbert is our referee this afternoon from Philadelphia.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 10. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. The down counts. It's third down.
So you remember the first catch of the game for DeSean Jackson. That was on Quentin Dunbar, and he let him know about it. Quentin Dunbar excited to be back in the lineup after a nerve issue in his leg last year limited him to 9 games. He doesn't want to back down. So the first chance he got to look up DeSean Jackson after that catch, he did. And that was almost a case of the second guy getting caught. It's here in the early going.
On 3rd and 10, try to set it up for a little screen to Jackson, who is going to come up short. Clock will wind. Redskins have one timeout if they choose to take it. Quentin Dunbar's had a nice first half. On 3rd down, 4-man rush. Pressure comes. Wentz going to let it fly. He's got Jackson again. He's got it. Touchdown. Welcome back to Philadelphia. DeSean Jackson, 2 bombs today, 51 and now 53 and a somersault.
Saw the GM there, Howie Roseman, think he was happy. But watch back here. Watch the back end of the coverage. Nicholson moves to the middle of the field because he feels the threat there. But DeSean Jackson is the bigger threat to his left. And when he tries to double back, it's too late. What's the old song say? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
I think
this is sorry, not sorry.
I think now the current song is Fly Eagles Fly.
No
Philly
doubt.
is in front. 21-20. What a game. I guess DeSean Jackson's happy to be back in Philadelphia. I mean, that was the sentiment all offseason, certainly at camp the other day, and he is going off here today.
And he's got an early connection with his quarterback, which he did not have in Tampa with Jameis Winston. Watch.
3rd and 10. It's only a 3-man rush. Still pressure. Wentz just going to air it out, going way deep down the field. He's got a touchdown! DeSean Jackson! D-Jax is back, 51 yards on the bomb from Wentz, and the Eagles are on the board.
Well, they threw in the spring, they threw in the offseason in Houston at Carson Wentz's home there. They've gotten to know each other, and the connection comes through early.
And the extra point is up and good, so the Eagles desperately needed something And DeSean Jackson, who is the king of long touchdowns in his career, here he is.
Okay, so he's in that little bunch formation, and all he's doing is going upfield. And Carson Wentz understands what he has to do, because Josh Norman sees the ball, but he can't keep up with the speed of Jackson. But he understands that with DeSean Jackson on a deep route, he's different than other receivers, and this is what I mean. With a lot of receivers, you're trying to get them to fade to the sideline. You're trying to keep the ball away from the DB. With DeSean Jackson, you throw it upfield as far as you can. He's going to eventually outrun the DB with the receiver's call, get himself stacked, and then unstacked, meaning stacked to get on top of the defensive back where he's right behind you, and then you pull away from him. So DeSean Jackson, with his routes, Carson Wentz, having worked with him in the offseason, has grown to understand that. Notice how he just threw the ball upfield and said, go get it, number 10, as opposed to fading him to the sideline.
Listen, he's had a great career, but especially with Philadelphia, his first 6 seasons, 4th most in Eagles history. He's chasing Mike Quick for 3rd overall. 29 career touchdowns of 50-plus. You just saw another one, 2nd most in NFL history, by the way. So now he's at 30. And as Doug Peterson said to us yesterday, he said he's different because even at age 32, the speed is real.
Speed is real, and Carson Wentz readily admitted it.
They got to go. DeSean Jackson lined up on top. You heard Wentz, 3-man rush. They do go. Wentz looking, going for Jackson again, and he's got it again for a first down. It's the DeSean Jackson return to Philadelphia show, and he moves the chains for Philly. 19 on that catch.
There's Quentin Dunbar reading inside. He's got a safety who's supposed to come underneath, Monte Nicholson, what they call buzzing the safety to the flat. I'm not sure Nicholson got enough depth and enough width on that play. He stopped his feet very short, and that allowed the opening for Wentz to throw the ball to Jackson, because Quentin Dunbar looks like it's a...
Wentz throws complete. Guess who? There's a theme developing here, Charles.
And he took advantage of the youngster, too. Jimmy Moreland, number 32, because when you show that deep threat, watch to the right side of your screen. Look how Moreland, 32, is getting out of there. See, he was backing up the entire way because he's seen what's happened to his fellow teammates. Watch 32. He's going to clear. Okay. Oh, he's going to run deep. He's underneath. And the Fred Doug Peterson envisioned.
And the onside kick recovered by the Eagles. Show with Kurt Menefee and the fellas is right now. For Pam and Charles, I'm Kevin. See you next week. Kurt, take it away.